What's up, 10 Scale Squad? The weather is getting nicer, and you know what that means. It's time to get outside and do RC shenanigans. And that is exactly what we've got in mind today. This is my Arrma Mojave 6S. This is the ready-to-run version. And it is absolutely wicked. And there are a lot of things about this that I hate. Now, don't get me wrong, it is a cool platform, and it is a cool truck. I mean, the thing looks wicked, and it is biblically fast. And being an Arrma, it's built pretty well too. And there's a huge aftermarket for it. So if you want to make it bigger, badder, faster, there's all kinds of parts out there to do it. But that, unfortunately, is where the fun stuff ends. Let's get into the things that I hate about this thing. And guys, real quick, before I go into the negatives, I just want to say hi to everybody that's brand new to the channel. If this is your first time checking out the channel, welcome. I'm glad you found it. I like to do RC shenanigans like this all the time. And I've got some crazy stuff coming up. You're going to want to stick around. And if you've been watching for a while, welcome back. And if you've got that $1,400 stimulus check burning a hole in your pocket, consider some merch. 10scalegarage.com. I'd appreciate it. All right, that's enough yakety yak. Let's get to the smack talking. Number one, the wheels. I mean, look at these things. I don't know, they just don't do it for me. They almost look like something you'd find on a toy grade RC. I'm not a big fan of the design, and I'm just not a fan of the color matched wheels. I don't know, it doesn't do it for me. And for something this expensive, it'd be nice to have a really well designed wheel. Maybe it's just me. Number two, the transmitter. Look at this thing. This is the Spectrum STX2. Everything on it is plastic. The wheel is plastic. There is a fair bit of delay between input and what the truck actually does. For brushed vehicles, they're absolutely fine. And this is what Horizon Hobby actually ships with a lot of their lower end brushed RCs, and that's okay. You gotta save money somewhere, I get it. But for this thing, running on 6S, you wanna have a good transmitter. You wanna have good control of it. Is a foam wheel too much to ask for? For real? And the other bad thing about these is it doesn't run on the same architecture as a normal Spectrum transmitter. So like I have a Spectrum DX5 Rugged, but if I want to use it for this vehicle, I have to buy a receiver too. I can't bind a real Spectrum radio with these receivers. Come on. It's almost like they do it on purpose. Hey, we know people are gonna want to use a better transmitter. Let's make them buy a receiver too. Now, I gotta hand it to Arrma. They put these body clip retainers on pretty much all of their vehicles, and it is a super handy feature. You're never gonna lose your body clips. But you may be asking yourself, how else is it held in other than just the body clips? Ready? Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. Yep. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's Velcro. It's Velcro, and look, I've already taped this once already, and it's coming off again. There's gotta be a better way. Man. I mean, Velcro's awesome, but on your RC, I don't know, it just, for some reason, it doesn't want to stick to the Lexan, and it's not super duper sticky on this plastic Nerf bar either. So what's the alternative? Magnets? I don't know. I mean, I get what they were going for there, and it is kind of clever, but not very well executed. It's almost like, you know, you need to use like Gorilla Glue or something. And now that we're inside, we can talk about number four, this servo. This servo sucks. First of all, look how small it is. I mean, this is a pretty big vehicle. And you're using this tiny little servo with all plastic linkage to turn these big, chungus, ugly wheels. It'd be nice if they would use a bigger servo, like, you know, maybe not 5th scale size, that might be a little overkill, but at least a better servo, something with all metal gears, maybe a brushless servo, or at least an aluminum steering horn. I mean, come on, this thing was expensive. I mean, I have RCs that cost half this much that come with all metal geared high torque servos. Come on. And that brings us to my last complaint, the motor. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the motor per se, but even right out of the box with the stock gearing and only running it on 4S, this motor gets hot. And it doesn't seem like it really matters where you run it, whether it's on the street, whether it's in gravel, grass, dirt, doesn't matter. This thing gets super hot. And I've actually never even ran it on 6S just because I'm so worried about this thing. But it's almost like they know that you're gonna wanna put a cooler on it. So they're like, oh, let's charge them for that too. Pretty much all the other Arrma vehicles come with a cooler and fan for the motor. Why not this one? This one definitely needs it. And I get that you can address all of these issues if you buy the roller. Then you can put whatever motor, whatever transmitter, whatever servo, whatever electronics you want in it. And it comes with better, not great, but better wheels as well. Overall, I love the Mojave. It is an absolute beast. And the 2021 race season is right around the corner, and I think this thing is gonna be a weapon. So what do you guys think? Am I right? Am I crazy? Should I stop complaining? Let me know down in the comment section below. All right, guys, until next time, laters.
Servo Motor.